be recorded.
People-driven.
I would like to call the Plan Commission meeting to order for Wednesday, April 5th, 2023. Roll call, please, Terry.
Mayor Kudowski?
Here.
Jim Allen? Oh, I'm sorry, Jim Allen's excused. Jay Krieger?
Here.
Chris Atkinson?
Here.
Mike Skippington?
Here.
Corey Campbell?
Here.
And Gary Paul.
Here.
Please stand for the pledge.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please remember our men and women throughout the world in uniform. I have no changes to the agenda. I need a motion to approve, please.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Number 5, action on the minutes from the Plan Commission regular meeting of February 7th, 2023.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve those minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Number 6, comments from the public. They must be limited to items not on the agenda. You must state your name and address. You're limited to 5 minutes. The board's role is to listen and not discuss the item. Personnel items cannot be discussed nor individuals named, and the board is not able to take action at this meeting. Is there anybody from the public that would like to speak on items not on tonight's agenda? Anybody wanting to speak on items not on the agenda? Okay, hearing none, let's move forward. 7, action items. 7A, action on annual renewal of a conditional home use home occupation license located at 1394 Bruce Lane. Aaron.
All right. The requested conditional use permit is an annual renewal. It's been renewed as long as I've been with the village for a hair salon at 1394 Bruce Lane. The code enforcement officer has not received any complaints, any issues with the use, and staff would recommend approval of the renewal of the conditional use permit.
Aaron, this has been an annual thing for this particular party.
Correct.
All right, move to approve as presented. Second.
Motion and a second to approve as presented. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. 7B, action regarding a requested 2-lot certified survey map for parcel VA-L202-2 Grant Street. Aaron.
All right. I'll bring it up on screen for everyone to see. First of all, just show a map of the area. It's this parcel right here, VAL202-2. You're probably familiar with it based upon the preliminary plat that was approved for the preliminary plat of 3 Putt Meadows. The owner of the property is requesting the 2-lot CSM for financing purposes to split the development up basically into 2 phases along, basically along the creek that flows south to north right here. In terms of the CSM itself, it's very straightforward. It's just a 2-lot certified survey map. I do want to note that all conditions of preliminary plat approval remain in effect for the preliminary plat. So no matter what we do here, it will not change those conditions of preliminary plat. In terms of recommended conditions for this certified survey map, I have a few of them, including the following note. Approved floodplain permits from the Ashwaubenon Zoning Administrator's Office is required prior to construction, fill, excavation, or grading activity within the revised flood fringe floodway areas. Include the following note. Approved shoreland permits from the Ashwaubenon Zoning Administrator's Office is required prior to removal of vegetation, construction, fill, excavation, or grading activity within 300 feet of the ordinary high water mark of navigable rivers or streams, or to the landward side of the floodplain, whichever is greater. Because this area is within 300 feet of that navigable waterway, it is subject to shoreland zoning in this area. Any construction, grading, cutting, or filling within the floodplain requires a permit from the Village of Ashwaubenon. Changing the Ashwaubenon approval certificate from Patrick Moynihan, Village Clerk, to Aaron M. Schutte, Ashwaubenon Community Development Director. And last, approval by the Brown County Planning Commission. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
So, Aaron, are they,
the way that it was originally presented, it was like they were going to build the whole area at one time.
Correct.
Kind of how's it being broken up as far as the construction part of it then?
I'm not sure of the timeline, which side's going to go first.
Okay.
But this isn't uncommon for, typically the banks are the ones that require it. They want to see more bite-sized pieces. So that way, if something was to happen, they have less of a size of chunk of land, basically to dispose of through foreclosure.
I know one of the questions that we always had about this area was the snow and the snow plowing and the disposal of the snow. That's kind of where my question was going, is like, okay, how are they changing their construction plans? And is it going to present Public Works an issue to be able to plow in that then based on what they're doing? Because we had certain areas where, okay, they're going to dump snow here, you're going to do here, so.
Right. This really wouldn't impact that at all.
Okay.
So we're still, we have some ideas on the snow for that, and that'll come through in the final plat review for Three Putt Meadows. So this is, I guess, more of a technical deal to split the two parcels. And then once the final plat comes through for approval, at that point, we'll make sure we have the snow issue kind of nailed down.
Okay, all right, thank you.
So we're still working through that snow removal issue?
Correct. Yep. We have some ideas, and we're working through it.
Okay.
I have a question on lot 28. There's a 25-foot, boundary from the lot to the street. And if I put that on take away the 90-degree angle, which I'm causing, that thing's going to be down to like 17 feet. And I assume it's a two-car garage. It's like it looks like it needs more land to get out of that spot. You know, it's
Are you looking at the preliminary plat for Three Putt Meadows?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's all taken care of through the approval of Three Putt Meadows. This is strictly just the two-lot CSM,
Cutting it up.
just cutting it up. That's all this is for tonight.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Just to clarify, with conditions?
With
With conditions, yeah, sorry, Aaron, thank you.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to approve with conditions as presented the two-lot certified survey map for parcel VA-L202-2, Grant Street. Any other comments, questions, concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Number 8, items for next agenda. Do we have items? I'm sure we will.
I'm sure we will. I don't know if I have anything at this time, but we have a couple of weeks for agenda submittals.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, I will now entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
I'll second that.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We are done. Thank you.